We move back to Accra, and about 90% of the three-story building razed down by the recent Makola Fire has been pulled down. Personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces yesterday began the process of tearing down the structures following a recommendation by the committee which investigated the July 5 fire. The committee said the building had since become weak and poses a risk to people who will occupy it. My colleague, Kwesi Parker-Wilson, is on that beat. He joins us live from the Makola Market. Let's go there now.
Thank you
very much, ma. I'm come and with you. Mommy, but you then out.
Me pacho, me sister no, me ni ton adi, ye ton adi ye wa, ye pabua, ye ton pabua.
Okay. Now, most so how is it affecting you?
Oh, sana adi anu ye no, ye nyana ye pesa, she say slow no, week, inti ye tra, ye ti okra ye slow. Nti da bia ye bomb pa ye se ye mba bubu maye nti na ye hu omu se omu mba ye ye de omu si ye de pa se omu abubu na ye nso ha na ye ton niam de ye didi kakra ye ni obia wan ye ni ye ba mu cost nti ye pa cho ye omu hwe na omu mbuwe ho maye omu bubu yuya na omu mbuwe ho maye ye nso ye ntra se ye nya adwani kakra na ye ndi nti ye na ye oba ye na ye obemma wan nti ye pa mo cho omo yade pa yade de omo ye na ye bo hu se ebubu ye de ye kasakata ye de too much so omo ye sama ye e say dan we shepe ye sro nti ye de omo sipa nyakopon shrom so omo abubu amaye.
So how soon do you expect them to finish the thing?
So omo bia ene no mbe yuya ana ochina no mbe yuya week mu a ye penu sa so omo ye yuye na omo bue maye den so embe tenase.
Call me on the thing. Call me on the thing.
Wilson speaking to some traders who operate in and around the area who are very grateful that this demolition is ongoing. Apparently, they were in fear for their own lives because they suspected that the building had become weakened because of that fire that struck at Makola some weeks ago. So they are very grateful. They're saying that it's their expectation that the demolition will be completed in a matter of days, in about a week. If it's completed, they will be very, very happy. And Parker was just there getting information from these women. Now, this building is in the heart of Makola. Makola is one of the busiest shopping centers in the country, if not the busiest of all the shopping centers that we have. That day, there was a lot of vehicular and human traffic that stopped as a result of the fire. It was even difficult for some of the fire tenders to access the wreckage initially. We remember speaking to some of these traders who said that some traders said they had lost merchandise to the tune of about 70,000 Ghana cedis in their shops. There was also the question of there being a lot of incendiary substances like sprays, substances like air fresheners, and all those sorts of flammable substances that were within that shop. And as a result, there were fire hazards in and on themselves. So if viewers would recall, when the fire struck and the fire service trucks got there in the morning at about 7 a.m., it took them about 3 hours to douse the flames. And so it was almost a whole day affair. Parker Wilson has rejoined us. Parker, what's the situation on the ground now? Right, Parker, are you there? Right, Parker Wilson will soon join us. He is at the site of the demolition exercise, like I said earlier. The visuals you have in your screen are that of the articulated trucks and the excavators which are being used to demolish the building in its current state. Of course, it's been found to be structurally compromised. That means that it's a hazard for anyone who enters the building and anyone who indeed is around the building. And so it's very important that the building comes down immediately. The market women who sell in and around the area are worried that this building could kill any of them or their loved ones. And so they are relieved currently that this exercise is ongoing. Parker Wilson is monitoring the exercise from the ground. He's been speaking to some of the women. We'll try and reconnect with him now. Parker, can you hear me?
All right, so Daniel, if you can hear me, to my right is where the demolition exercise is ongoing, and the military is the one supervising this particular demolition exercise with the support from the AMA, officials from the AMA. Now, where I am standing is where some traders are. They came here this morning, and to some of them, it's a sad situation for them, as they can see that the buildings are being demolished. However, their activity Sure. Thank you. So